Jazzy, and we're inside another episode of 1868's Cover Drive, brought to you by B-Mobile. We're here at the Queen's Park Oval. It's a sea of red as Trinbago Knight Riders get ready for their penultimate game against bottom of the table Barbados Tridents. Can they withstand it mentally, tactically? All you got to do is follow us right here inside the Cover Drive. Once again, we're here with the man who has the keys to the cities, the man himself, Sir Brian Lara. What are your initial thoughts after the game?
Well, the last time we spoke, I talked about TKR leaving the shores of Trinidad, going abroad and seeing how well they do. Just remember they lost their last two games in Trinidad in the early part of the tournament. So they were 1 win, 2 losses. Emphatic victories away from home, beating every single team, winning 4 of the 5 matches that they're supposed to play. They still got one against the Amazon Warriors. And they've come back home now and sort of dominated. Without doubt, they are the best team in the tournament, which scares me because, you feel that there's a bad performance around the corner. But hopefully they keep the momentum. It's literally 2 to 3 games left. And if they can keep that going, hopefully they can go on and win it.
Suspense in the latter end of the game there. Some people, probably wrote off the Tridents. Was that the case with you?
Well, the Tridents are a very young team and maybe a bit despondent. I mean, with a victory today, they were still going to be out of the tournament. If I was a betting man, you would think, well, TKR is going to win it comfortably. But I don't know if there is a plan by the Tridents that they picked a very young team. They have picked in their lineup at least 3 or 4 regional test cricketers. Hope, Jason the captain, Chase, all these guys are test players who are versatile enough to play the one-day game and also to play the T20 game. Maybe they're building for the future. Obviously, before this, Pollard was the captain. He's now with St. Lucia. So you may see the fruits of their labor coming out maybe next year or the following year. But they're not a team that should be too disappointed with their performance. I think that they played really well under the situation that they've been throughout the tournament. Losing Smith is also a hard part. Having guys like Amla, who, as you know, is getting on in age, and you don't know what he's going to come with. He sat on the bench tonight. So for me, it's a team that should take something away from the tournament.
In some of our earlier conversations as well, I know you were kind of concerned with batting partnerships. Seeing Monroe do so well, McCollum and these guys. Could you just comment a little bit about the batting performances, and even in this game, if you want to touch a little bit about the lineup?
Well, I'm a little confused because obviously with Narayan not opening the batting, I don't know if that's a plan moving later on in the tournament. You put any organized batsman to open in a T20 game, they're going to play very well. Monroe was used on this occasion and he performed. It's always a hit and miss with Narayan. So I don't know if that's the plan to keep him down at number 6 or 7 or if they will revert back to having him out front. And if they lose him, they lose him. I think that's the sort of mentality that they have. We're going to just throw him in. He's going to swing. If he gets off, he's going to be very good for the team. If he doesn't, we don't think we're going to be too concerned about it. But that's confusing me. So I don't know what's their plan moving forward. I think we may find out against Guyana. If not in this next match, maybe in the first semi-finals. But I feel it's a team that has a little bit of weakness in batting, but because of the depth, everybody makes up for everybody, So, a Lynn might not be scoring runs, but you got Monroe. If those two don't score, and you got McCollum and Young Bravo, and then Dwayne Bravo, who's been excellent, smacking the ball out of the park. So, they got a deep batting order, and I believe that is their main strength in the batting department.
Well, the Trinbago Trinbago Knight Riders are not letting up. They're rolling and rolling and rolling. Another victory over the Barbados Tridents. Of course, they head over to Guyana before the playoff rounds. So we got to keep following them, see what's happening. Could they lift it once again? All you got to do is keep it locked inside Cover Drive.